myself Ajit Pratap Singh. Today in video number 33rd I will tell you about electricity. What are the uses of electricity? Okay. Apart from this, I will tell you about the use of electric torch and how it is made. Apart from this, I will tell you about something about the use of electric cells, and also I will let you know about terminals, positive and negative terminal, and later on I will tell you about electric current. Okay, students. So let's start with the electricity and its uses. Okay. As you know, students, without electricity we cannot imagine our life, because every electrical appliance is dependent on electricity. Okay. For example, bulb, fans, televisions, refrigerators, ACs, mixers and juicers, and many others. Okay. And they all work on electricity. Electricity is generated in power stations, okay, and brought to our houses by the wires. What would your life be like without these appliances? Students, without these appliances our life would have been very difficult, because each and every appliance is important for us in different work. Okay. Especially at night, if you talk about, we need torch to see the objects around us. Okay. An electric torch also works on electricity, but the electricity it uses is not generated by power stations. As you know, students, electricity which is used in the electric torch, it is not generated in the power stations, because in the torch the electricity comes from the cells, electric cells. Okay. Now let's move to the next slide, that is activity 1. In this activity you will come to know a little bit about electric torch. Okay. For this, take an electric torch. You can switch it on if you will press its switch. Okay. What happens when you switch it on? The torch bulb glows. Okay. So switch is used to on and off the torch, and when you switch it on it gives light. Now touch the front glass of the torch. Is it warm? Yes. So when the torch is switched on, it gives heat and light. So not only it gives light, but also it gives heat as well. Okay. Now turn off the switch. Now as soon as you will turn off the switch, the bulb will stop glowing. So everything for torch depends on the switch. Now the next slide. What else does the torch have? So apart from this, the torch have, let's find out what does it have. For this you have to unscrew the torch cover from the back. Okay. What can you see inside? Can you see 2 or 3 cylindrical objects? So these 2 or 3 cylindrical objects are electric cells. Okay. So now take them out and now screw the cover back without putting the cells back in. So now electric cells are not present in the torch. Now switch the torch on. Does it work now? No, because electric cells are necessary to make the bulb glow. Okay, because electric cells provide the electrical energy for the torch to glow. Okay, students. And apart from this, you can see the picture of an electric bulb and electric cells also. In an electric bulb, you can see that positive and negative terminal. Apart from this, the electric bulb contains a filament, and the filament actually glows up whenever you switch it on. Okay, now examine an electric cell. It has a small metal cap on one side. So now we are talking about the structure of electric cell. Okay students, and a metal disc on the other side. So on the one side it has a metal cap, and on the another side it has a metal disc, and these are the two terminals of the cell. One of them is marked with A, that is positive, as you can see the plus sign, and the other with A, that is negative sign, minus sign. And screw the cover of the torch again and look inside it. Put the switch on and off and see what happens inside. You will notice that a strip of metal moves when you switch on or off. Okay, so always whenever you will switch the torch on or off, the metal will move. The strip of the metal moves actually. Now unscrew the front of the torch. It houses the electric bulb. Look at the bulb. Can you see a thin wire fixed in the middle of the glass bulb? It is this thin wire that glows when the torch is switched on, that I told you. That is the filament of the bulb, and it is made up of tungsten. Okay students, two thicker wires provide support to the filament. So there are two thicker wires also in the electric bulb which provide support to the filament. One of these is connected to the metal case of the bulb, the other is connected to the metal tip at the bottom. These are the two terminals of the bulb. Now next slide. In this we will find out the findings about a torch. For this, a torch has a bulb, electric cell, a switch, and of course the outer body. So these are the, we can say, that elements or the components of the electric torch. Without this, the electric torch cannot glow. Okay, when switched on, a metal strip moves, as I told you. When you switch it on, a metal strip moves beneath the switch. Okay, and the bulb glows, and whenever it glows, it gives you light and heat. Now the next slide, that is of electric torch actually. This is the inside view or the inner view of a torch which is showing a bulb, a cells, and a switch. Okay students, in which you can see the bulb is glowing, the reflector is there, the slide switch is there for the on and off the torch, outer casting or outer body is there, and the two electric cells are also present. Okay students, so this is the inner view of electric torch. Now the next and last slide. Now you have made your torch and it works. It has a bulb, electric cell, electric wires, okay, and a switch, the metal clip drawing pin arrangement that can be used to put on or put off the bulb is your switch. Now we'll talk about electric current. Okay students, why do you think that the bulb glows when the wires are connected? Because there must be something flowing in the wires, and this something must have the required energy, otherwise it cannot produce heat and light energy in the bulb. We call this something as the electric current. Electric current has electrical energy. So whenever we light something, the electrical energy converts into light and heat energy, and the current flows through an electric bulb. The electric current flows from the end of the cell marked plus positive sign, that is called positive terminal, through the metal wires to the end marked, that is called the negative terminal. So always the current flows from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Okay students, so thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great